Visual Scaffolding, English Language Learner and Diversity Manual, Chapter 17, page 294 through 297. Description of strategy. Visual scaffolding is a strategy teachers can use to help their students better understand the language being used in instruction through the use of visuals. By displaying pictures or drawings during instruction, it allows the student to hear English words and connect them to the visual images being displayed. Materials needed: 3x5 cards, pictures, and a pocket chart. Time needed: 20 minutes. Groups: 4 to 5 students per group, mixed grouping. How strategy is taught. Step 1. Identify the vocabulary. Identify the vocabulary within the lesson that can be scaffolded with visual images. Step 2. Collect visuals. Find, make visuals that support the vocabulary being discussed within the lesson. Step 3. Reproduce and organize visuals. Reproduce the gathered visuals on note cards, transparency film, PowerPoint slideshow, etc., and organize them to be used during the lesson. Store visuals in an area where students can access them frequently, such as in a visual file separated by lessons. Step 4. Engage the students. Encourage the students to use the visuals during presentation, when studying the lesson vocabulary, and when asking questions or answering questions. Step 5. Build the file. Continue to grow your visual lesson library. How this meets the English language learner population. This strategy is a wonderful strategy to use to help all of your students, especially the EL population, make visual connections to the vocabulary words they are learning. This strategy provides support to the lesson already being taught through verbal and visual stimulation of the key vocabulary words, therefore increasing the student's opportunity of comprehension of the content being taught. Comprehensible input and how to use it. Comprehensible input can be used in the lesson by using visuals, gestures, and body language. It can also be used by speaking slowly and enunciating, using longer and natural pauses, and using shorter sentences. Comprehensible input is when the students understand the content area that is being taught to them. When input is comprehensible, students receive a greater understanding of what is essential for learning, and those learning experiences push the student to a greater understanding. Language used. This strategy can use a combination of reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Reading. The students are being asked to not only visually look at the pictures, but to read the vocabulary word that is associated with the pictures. Writing. Once the students have been shown and taught the vocabulary words, the teacher may ask them to use those words and pictures in a project that will require them to write those words. Listening. During the lesson, the students will be not only seeing the visual representation of the vocabulary word, but they will be hearing the word being said by the teacher and possibly other students. Speaking. The teacher may ask the students to repeat the vocabulary words or describe the pictures. They may also verbally use the vocabulary words during a presentation. This presentation was done by Christina Ingram for TEP 557/558 Technology Assignment.